Alright, so this is going to be a character interview. Take one for GASTANK. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
You know what it is, what it do. It's PhillyBanks from the tribe of Born Ready. You know, I'm usually on the other side of the spectrum, but here we are. You know, for the interviews.
Usually the cameraman here at this point, but now Stu to the DM behind the scenes is going to be giving you the interview.
Hey.
We're going to be talking about your character in this zombie survival Kissimmee game. What inspired you for your character's idea?
Well, I was already a tank, and I just figured, hey man, I just need someone that's just brute strength, who's just ready, balls to the wall, crazy, who's gonna do it. And GASTANK just figured, hey man, he's explosion, ticking time bomb, ready to happen. So he's just a little off the spectrum, but hey, you know, still love him. It could be useful, and it could be risky at certain moments when you might need in a situation if we don't break down with a mental breakdown. If you know, because he did lose his men to a war from zombies that, you know, they got bigger, and he's very stressed out about that. Until you see in the later films, nobody really believes him until, you know, until it happens. And you keep like and subscribe, watch some videos and see, you know, if you know what I'm talking about. You know?
And how does GASTANK tie into the story? Like, what's really his role for everything?
My role is I'm a rogue, but I'm an undercover rogue. So I'm a SWAT agent. I always wanted to be a SWAT team, so I incorporated that as, hey, you know, might as well be the captain of a SWAT because, you know, let's do the damn thing. We're Kissimmee, city of Kissimmee, born and bred here. You know, I just figured, hey, you know, I always wanted to be around that. So, I had backgrounds on everybody. Everybody thought, hey, you know, it's just some cop. I was actually an undercover agent working with Slick Rick, who was the cowboy or the bandit or, you know, the biker gang guy. And I was actually working with him in cahoots. And I had background on a Tommy, who is a doctor.
And this was little to all of their knowledge. They had
Little to
no
all
idea that you had all of this backstory information on them, and that you had actually been undercover with this biker gang.
Yes, and I was working with them, and then my brother cut me off. Didn't talk to me because he thought I was a cop. You know, I was highly ranked cop.
Well, because of course you couldn't tell him that you were undercover. You couldn't blow your cover. You couldn't tell anyone. And his first thoughts, he assumed that you had like denounced your ways entirely, and you had actually joined this biker gang. But little did he know, or anyone else, you were so far undercover that it actually got really too deep.
Too deep. Kind of like, you know, some movies like Donnie Brasco, you know. I haven't seen my brother, and then come to find out we linked in with barbecue. I didn't know she happened in my...
Yeah, actually, we're going to stop right there. Awesome, that's great. So, overall, though, is GASTANK, is he a good person? And what are his overall intentions for what's happening now in the zombie apocalypse? What is his goal?
His goal is to restore everything back to peace, back to order, which he once remembered. He can't go back to the good times because he lost over a good amount of men, some fine men and women that were on the line. GASTANK, he tries to be a good person, but you know, sometimes his mind messes with him, so he gets in the way. And being in a biker gang for over 8 years, undercover, you know, you start to lose some of your lawful ways of being a cop. But then at the end of the day, you know who you are, and have to buckle down. And he wants to be the hero of this broken city that's already falling apart. That he lost his family as well to this apocalypse with the zombies, and the only thing he has is a Tommy, Slick Rick, and barbecue, which we all happen to have been friends at this bar at the FOE, and that's how we all linked. Because I was a regular drinking right after work, right next to the get, right there. We all met each other, and I already knew Slick Rick because undercover. So that I try to bring everything together, make everybody one happy family, you know, and misfits.
Everybody's backstory is pretty much like, you know, weaved together and tied into one another. And it wasn't until the zombie apocalypse actually started taking place that, you know, things went through the roof and beyond. And you guys had to start improvising from there. What obstacles could GasTank and his companions face along the way of their adventure towards achieving your goal? What obstacles could you guys run into?
Anything from big ass zombies to small ones that transform. I'm telling you, man, it happens, bro. And you know, the playing this character is really PTSD, man. Like, you know, the obstacle is just trying to have everybody stay in a unit, stay alive. You know, I'm used to just having a squadron, and losing my whole squadron is just having, you know, a 7-year-old captain. You know, I'm not used to this, so we're gonna do our thing. We're gonna go on to the next city in season 2, and we want y'all to be immersed. And we got some adventures happening. You know, we got some one shots. Like and subscribe. Let's do the DM. See his videos. Steam Lee has hers. We're gonna have Tommy's up and Dragon's up pretty soon. Slick Rick's. So you know, I want you guys to stay locked. Put some comments in. Show us what y'all want to see, what you want to hear, do what it do. Hit the TikTok, stew to the DM.
And so, guys, we're gonna get back at you as soon as we can with some brand new content. Some of the stuff you guys have all been waiting for. Can't wait to share it with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned.
Thank you for watching. Love y'all. You know. Shout out to everybody watching. Peace, love, and chicken grease.